Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Travel Tip Tuesday, everybody. I am so excited to be here. It just brings me nothing but joy every time I get this opportunity to come live. And I just want to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming and tuning in. Today is Travel Tip Tuesday. It is Father's Day week. And there is nothing better that I wanted to do is just to take a moment and really have an opportunity to celebrate the fathers that are in our life, whether they are here with us on earth or they are in the way I look at it as a believer, in everlasting life, forever living on with our Lord Jesus. So I wanted to just share that. I know it's a very hard time for so many, but there's nothing better than just to take a moment of stillness that I wanted to do. And just to reach out to anyone that is hurting before I bring these travel tips, that we do have the series of the top travel tips for you in 2023, and we're still in part three because I'm not coming on as much as I used to. And today we are going to be talking about the top 5 places to celebrate Father's Day week. Whether or not you're with your father, you're in celebrating in memory of your father, or you are celebrating with some fathers that are very special to you in your life. So before we do that, I always want to take a moment to those that are hurting. Whether there's been so many tragedies in our life, and whether it was from the wars in Ukraine, the tragedies in Uvalde, we had shootings in the North Texas area, we had just the horrific tragedies that were happening over in Lebanon and Syria and Turkey. And the list just continues to go on and on. And so while we take a moment and not just dismiss, not ignore, but just realize that if people are hurting, to have that moment to be still and just asking God for that hedge of protection over us as we just reach out in silence, remembering, and just while we're asking God for that hedge of protection over our world, our country, our state, our city, our community. Maybe it's just even within our home or within ourselves. So thank you for just a few moments of stillness. Thank you for that. We have a lot of awarenesses, and I know that I probably am going to miss many because it's been quite busy. And I would love for you to drop it in the chat below. Tell me where you're coming from in the world. If I miss one of the awarenesses, let me know. Let me know what's special to you. Also, hit the subscribe button if you are on my YouTube channel. Would just be honored for you too. If you're on one of the other platforms, let me know where you are and what these travel tips mean to you. If you don't like them, if you do like them, just share whatever's on your heart and your mind. The awarenesses that I have for you today are PTSD, post traumatic syndrome distress. I probably misbutchered that up, but it's PTSD awareness for any traumas, distresses that someone may be going through, to just bring awareness with that. Um, we've got Beat Plastic Pollutions, World Environment Day, the Professional Awareness Month, Immigration Heritage Month, Alzheimer's and Brain Awareness Month. And I have to take a deep breath for that because that's been my world while in Alzheimer's and dementia. And there's just an open book of what that is about. That is what life is about for me right now. And it's hard. It's really, really hard. And so this is very special for me, for us to bring more awareness of doing brain exercises and just really being conscious about those with cognitive disorders, brain issues, and can even go into neurological sometimes. Employee Awareness Month, Caribbean American Heritage Month, World Reef Day, Juneteenth. I can't wait to just do some great celebrations. I've got so much to learn about this culture, and I'm super excited that and ask you just to join in celebrating that this month, not just Juneteenth, but the entire month. And as I do all celebrations, it's not just the day, the month, the year, but always. Children's Awareness Month, Flag Day, Sickle Cell Disease, National Health Observances, National Men's Health Month, and Cataract Awareness Month. And when I go to National Men's Health Month, I'm thinking about some of the fathers that, and you know who you are, that your daddy is sitting in the hospital room. And I just want you to know that that stillness was for you, just reaching out, just sending all my love and sharing that, asking God just to be with the medics teams and everyone, especially for anyone hurting. I had to come back and just share that because it is Father's Day week and month. But today we are going to be discussing the top 5 places to celebrate Father's Day week. My name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur, and I am your hospitality, health, and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through a positive process for change. And that is with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. That lean stands for our pillars of lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition. The fun part is why we are here is taking and showing you 2 top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. I am a master certified health and wellness coach that complements the certification I have in traditional Chinese medicine, along with a 30 plus year career in hospitality, site selection, tourism, group planning, retreats. If you are looking for booking that group destination for whatever group you might have, we've got you covered. Let us know where you're wanting. Maybe you just want a solo retreat to go and have a sabbatical somewhere. Got you covered for that as well. Reach out to me or my team, and we would be happy to be of service. We are devoted to helping you executives improve your health and well being while you find that perfect mind, body, and soul balance between what's most important is your self care, family, work, and play. And how do you do that? You got to travel, you got to get out, you got to get moving and go and just explore. It may just be in your backyard. You go explore places. But I always like to talk about the travel, and it can just be down the street, take a road trip, get on a plane, on a train, a bus, whatever suits your fancy that you want to take a look at. The tips are being brought to you by MacArthur Accommodations, where we are a hospitality, health, and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company that specializes in that overall optimal health and wellness worldwide with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. And then without, I just want to share why my purpose, passion, and why. And that is that I am a overcomer of a progressive degenerative neuromuscular disorder along with depression for over 30 years now and counting. But I'm here today, no matter how hard life is, how hard that I have challenges with dealing with stress, dealing with the obstacles of dementia, dealing with my own health issues and balancing that. Whatever it is, it's still about showing up. It's still about putting that one foot in front of the other and just making what you can out of life. Along with that, neurological depression as well. And you just have to put that smile on your face and you have to, whether or not, and always be conscious about those people that you never know what's behind that mask of that smile. You never know. And just be kind to other people and to yourself. So, what are we going to do? We're going to celebrate the top 5 places to celebrate Father's Day week, or in our family, we call my special father Daddy. And Daddy is the most amazing person to me in my life. And I'm so grateful for my dad. You may have seen some great pictures that I just had to post because I just want to celebrate him. But I also want to celebrate all the other men in my life and that are fathers, as well as encourage you guys to celebrate your wonderful men that are in your life. So, what are we going to talk about? Well, we are going to talk about number one is Kruger National Park in South Africa. It is, and my eyes are playing a little bit of tricks on me, is Singita Swini and Singita Lebombo. Friends in South Africa, tell me how I did on this, but this is one of the top tier safari lodges that has an exclusive access to the Kruger National Park in the Eastern Ranches. Your dad will have stellar wildlife sightings, which may even include one of the world's 11 white lions and swarms of other vehicles and safari goers that are around this area. From what I hear is it is a must on your bucket list. There's a quick and easy flight from Johannesburg, the easiest to reach on the safari circuit. So this is one of the places that's the easiest place. The wildlife sightings are extraordinary on the game dives. The view is just as good from the camps, the infinity pools. On a good day, you might even spot some of the hippos splashing around and the giraffes roaming around. Can you just imagine? If you've been to South Africa, or if you are my beautiful friends from South Africa, drop us a picture. Let us know. This is for you, Deborah, CD. If you guys are there and seeing this, please let us see some of that beauty. Number two is Cayo Espanto, Belize. It's there. They in this location. It's a 7 villa private island paradise for you, and it offers what I love is those crystal clear waters. There's a colorful marine life, and they offer world class fishing on the world's second largest barrier reef in the world. You can snorkel with nurse sharks, hermit, and angelfish at the Whole Schwan National Marine Park there. And you can also spend the day on the house yacht. Can you imagine? To just catch the conch and lobster so that you're catching your lunch. Then, what's even better, you get to sit back and just relax while the staff will cook it up, barbecue up for you on the private beach there. But it's really serene in this really open aired waterfront villa that just it gives you some spectacular sea views and exceptional butler service. If you've never had butler service, I encourage you to definitely take advantage of some locations that offer that. Two of the 7 villas there at this property right there, it 2 of the 7 villas accommodate larger families. So if you're wanting to take your family and go celebrate dad, they've got 2 of those 7 villas. The others are suited for romantic couples vacations, if that's what you want to do to celebrate the special fathers in your life. Number three is Asheville, North Carolina. I've had an opportunity to be talking to lots of people from Asheville and various aspects, and it's just really brought me back to home. Here, they have great outdoors, scenic vistas, stunning waterfalls, and of course, you're going to have the fresh mountain air that is just a perfect ingredient for outdoor adventures. Nearby, where you get to go and walk the trails, look at the rivers, experience the rivers, the wildlife of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Now, if you know, that is this part or one part of North Carolina in the Blue Ridge Mountains, and I'm from the other part, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. Take a look at some of my other travel tips. We got a lot to tell you about Blue Ridge Mountains. The historic Biltmore House, they also have a Biltmore Inn, and they have breathtaking grounds that are open all year around. You can actually purchase a daytime ticket for this next week. The price of the admission is about 60% off for one day for that special weekend. Take advantage of it. And you can go in and just absorb the scenery of the Blue Ridge Mountains if you've never done that. Tour this grandiose estate. Don't miss the spectacular, just open Chihuly exhibition that they have in the garden, and even partake in a complimentary wine tasting that they have right there on the grounds. It is beautiful. You must definitely add that to your bucket list. Number 4 is Ketchikan, Alaska. Hope I'm pronouncing it right. This is known as Alaska's first city due to its location at the southern tip of the island passage. It is the first city you reach as you cruise north. And for many, it's actually the first introduction to the beauty and majesty of Alaska. It's a perfect outdoor retreat in the wilderness. It's about a 90-minute flight from Seattle. They have a waterfall resort, which is a secluded fishing lodge, and it has an inclusive package right there for families where they can spend time together during daily guided fishing excursions to some of the most historic fishing spots around. There's plenty of opportunities for you to go catch some salmon, halibut, while exploring some spectacular coastlines and looking out for the whales, black bears, and a lot of other wildlife that most dads just really love to do. The fifth and final place, I thought that was super special. That's kind of a hidden gem away is Sea Island, Georgia. This is an exceptional destination that's appealing to those who appreciate the gracious service and heartfelt hospitality that's been there since, believe it or not, 1928. It's the only resort in the world to have received 4 Forbes five-star awards for 15 consecutive years. And it's hidden in some place that you want to go, part of the South. They have a private coastal Georgia resort island that is actually surrounded by 5 miles of private, pristine beaches on the Atlantic coast right there. So for your dad, he can go enjoy the finer things in this perfect getaway at what they have. One of the places is the lodge at Sea Island. So you don't want to miss that one. For the golfers, for your dad who's that one of an avid golfer, they have a 3 18-hole championship golf course. They have a sports club and they have serious fishing. The resort actually offers plenty of opportunities to enjoy quality time in the great outdoors, kayaking, skeet shooting, and access to a private beach that they have, along with what you definitely want to take advantage of is high-end dining establishments right there. There's nothing better to go and have that five-star place to be, butler service, but you got to make sure that food and beverage is top notch. So these are my travel tips for you today. I'm so excited. I got an opportunity to come on. It's been raining in the North Texas area. You're like, Michelle, you got your hat on, like sunny outside, but it's Travel Tip Tuesday. So nothing better than to try to find a hat to come on and share these tips with you and say thank you so much for tuning in. I hope these tips have brought you value, and I look forward to talking to you next time. You can always just drop us a line in the chat below, reach out to us at any time. We are here at your service, and tune in next time when we are going to have wellness tips. God bless you guys. Going to wish you all for a beautiful, blessed, and prosperous day, evening filled with abundant health. Bye bye.